With Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys? Hopefully everybody is going to find their way in here and everything is going to be great. I had a little bit of a setback, but I think we're good. I'm hoping anyway. I have to open and make sure that I can see the comments. And I hope that everybody's doing really well. Let's see. All right, I think that I'm going to be able to see the comments now so that I can say hi to everybody who is popping in. Hey, Monica and Roxanne. Hi, Sherry. Hey, Kimberly. Here I am. I had a second or two where I was bobbling, but I made it. Hi, Maleda. Hopefully everybody will make their way in. Thanks for the hearts. I'll tell you what, it's a lot doing everything, but you gotta keep doing what you can do, right? You guys are gonna love tonight's card. It's amazing. I had so much fun making it. I think it's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna go ahead and start with some announcements and hopefully everybody will find the live. We're gonna start talking about the paper pumpkin. So the paper pumpkin this month, you have until the 10th. So, oops. Okay, I guess I better silence my phone. That might be a good idea, right? So the paper pumpkin this month is called Wrapped in Cheer. You have until the 10th, which is next Monday, or this Monday coming up, to sign up if you would like to get it. It is goodie boxes that are perfect for holding gift cards or small treats. It's going to make 8 projects, 4 each of 2 designs for the tags and 8 identical coordinating boxes. That's a mouthful, I think. All right, and it has linen thread and red dot embellishments, and the foldable base is, of course, in the pre-cut paper pieces. I think that they are going to be food safe so that you can use those in order. You can use those, like, you know, to give like food gifts if you want to. So that would be really good too, right? All right. Let me see. What are the coordinating colors? Basic beige, which is the color of this background right here. Cherry cobbler, mossy meadow, which is the Stampin' Spot, and old olive. So we have some great colors. Those are some beautiful colors, I think, anyway. But yeah, so hopefully if you guys are Paper Pumpkin subscribers, you will like this kit. I'm hoping that I'm going to have time to do alternates for this one. Sometimes, you know, with the move and everything, I haven't had the most time, but I'm going to hopefully try and make the time so that I can make alternates for this kit, because I think it's going to be a fun one. Yeah. Let's see who popped in. John, thank you. Thanks for the thumbs up. Who else popped in? Lou, thanks for being here. There's Janice. Okay, people are finding me, so it's good. I was a little nervous that people were not going to be able to find me, but it worked out. Are you guys excited about this? Are you excited about this bundle that I've been using? This is our 3rd card with it, but I have absolutely loved it, and I hope you know that you will too. I guess let's go on to the next announcement. Oh yeah, the coordinating add-ons. If you don't have that, it's item number 167855. It's $12. Only Paper Pumpkin subscribers can get it. So I hope that you have got yours. And if you would like to purchase yourself a crafting advent calendar for Christmas, or if you would like somebody to buy one for you, hey Joyce, thanks for joining us. This is the one to ask for because you will get things that are not available in the regular catalog. So it'll be a fun thing, and it's not holiday themed, so it will work for all of the, whenever you start playing with it. So I hope that, that you will get yourself one of those, or have somebody in your life get you one of those for Christmas. Let's talk a little bit about Inky Hands Crew. This is my group that we get 6 projects every single month. They're usually themed with a bundle or a stamp set, and yeah, hopefully you guys will join the crew. It's $7.99 a month. You can try it for 1 month if you want. There's no obligation to stay any longer, but it is $7.99 a month. It's a great way to support me if you like my projects and get my free content and want to support my business. I would greatly appreciate that. It's a pretty low price point, about the same price of a Starbucks coffee. So if you get those, this shouldn't be any problem. Everyday Beauty is one of our new kits. It's $25. It is a stamping kit. It's item number 166808, 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. Lou would probably like this kit because she loves blue. And this, every time I see blue things, I always think of Lou. Adventure Awaits kit. This is a non-stamping kit. It's $14. Item number 167235, 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. We have a new craft class coming up. It is called Brushed with Beauty. It will be on November the 20th at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. And of course, you can watch it anytime after that. You don't have to watch it live, but it will be live at that time. It is item number 170074, and if you have already purchased the Brush with Beauty Suite collection, you might as well get the class so that you can have some great ideas to use with it. There's no shipping on the craft class, so if you want to just go and buy the craft class, you won't have to pay shipping. It's a digital product, so there's no shipping involved. Game night. We need to figure out what we're going to use for game night. I have no idea what stamp set I'm using, but I need to figure that out soon. Does anybody have any ideas of what you might want me to use for game night? I think we're going to do tags, so maybe I'll just use a variety of, no, I probably should pick one thing so you guys know what to get. I have to think about that, but I think Christmas tags would be fun. If anybody has any ideas what bundle we should use or stamp set for the game night, let me know. I am part of a design team called Creativity Abounds, and we do a blog hop every month. It will be on the 19th this month. And yeah, I would love to have you join and see all of our projects. You can also purchase the tutorial bundles from me there, and I have my paper piecing patterns for Halloween and Easter as well in my online store. I also have retired stamps available there, and paper pumpkins that are no longer active in my store as well. Yeah, I think definitely tags, Janice. I'm just trying to decide what stamp set to use. You know which one I was thinking that might be really good for tags is either Joyful Tidings, or what's that other one with the little stocking? I have to try and find it because I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. It has like small little stockings. I'm gonna have to find it. I don't know what's happening in my kitchen, but we have some rumbling. Let me find it in the catalog because I don't remember the name of it. Let's see. Here it is, this one. Maybe it was this one. It's called Gift of Joy. Let's use this one for game night and we'll do tags. I don't have sweet treats, Kimberly, but that would have been a good one. Let's use this one. And remember, if you purchase the bundle or stamp set from me, I pay your tax and shipping. So it's a really great way to not have to pay tax or shipping on your product if you purchase it from me during the class. All right, so we are using Branching Out tonight, and this is the card we're going to make. So pretty. I am loving this set. It's a pretty cool set. Quite happy with it. All right, let me get what we need and we'll get started. I'm gonna need a scrap paper. I think I have one on my desk. Okay. So let's put it over here to the side. Thank you, Roxanne. Hey, Clem, thanks for joining us. Thank you, Maleda. All right, we have an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of crumb cake. I am scored it at 4 1/4, and I am now burnishing it. So this is going to be the base of our card. This DSP is from the Gathering Together. Hey, Meme. This is such a beautiful paper pack. The other side has, oh no, this is not from Gathering Together. I thought it was. I guess this is from the Toile. Here I am thinking it's one thing and it's another. It's from the Toile, Fall Toile. I have so many papers because I'm addicted to DSP. All right, so we're gonna add this to the base of our card. So it's 4 1/4 by 5.5. I hate to cover up these beautiful pheasants that are flying around on the back of this paper, but I have to because I need the other color. All right, so we're gonna add this to the front. Meme, you're gonna love this card because it's made with the same stuff from the blue card and the one I did the other day. You're gonna love it. All right, so here is our base. We are using the dies. So I believe I used the second. Oh no, I used the largest one. The largest die from the shaped dies. But I have used the other dies. You're going to see those in a few minutes. So this one is what we're going to use next. I'm going to put this to the side. We're going to do a little stamping, okay? So I'm going to start with some pecan pie, and we're going to stamp our stem. Everyone, keep those cards coming for Lisa. If you need her address, just reach out to me and let me know. I'd be happy to provide it to you. She lost her sister, and I just want to flood her with love. So this is the largest of the branches. You can see there's a small branch, a little bit bigger one, and then the larger one. This is the largest one. I've inked it up with pecan pie, and I'm going to stamp it right here diagonally in this direction here, right there. So there is our branch. Let me clean my stamp. So we're gonna stamp and then we're gonna overlay with some die cut pieces. How many of you do that when you stamp? Do you ever overlay? Because that's what we're doing today. So I'm using, for my green today, I'm using Garden Green. I'm gonna need this pecan pie back in a minute, but not right now. All right, so we're gonna do our little pine boughs. No, it's not a longer card on the left, Meme. It's just the angle that it's in, see? Same. All right, so we're gonna use, there's a more condensed set of pine boughs and a wider one. I'm gonna use the wider one. We're gonna ink that up in Garden Green. I'm gonna grab a scrap paper and put it underneath because, you know, I might make a mess. One never knows with me. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and angle this back right here and add these 3. So there's that one. we're gonna stamp some more, because why not? Let's put one right here. Let's add another 3 right here. All right, and then I'm gonna use the single pine bough. It's right here. I know I have a lot of stamps on one, but I'm used to it. You probably put one on each, but I never do that. I have too many projects going at the same time. I'm gonna put another one right here as well. So we have a nice full pine branch. This set is so beautiful. So glad I bought it. All right, so now we're gonna do some pine cones. All right, not with green. I almost stuck it in the green. All right, let's stamp some pine cones. We're gonna put them wherever there's like a little branch that needs something, we're gonna add a pine cone, okay? I don't think I need this right now. Not for the pine cones. See, isn't this so fun? I love doing this. I love stamping. It's literally my happy place. Okay, so there we go. That's pretty good, I think. I don't think we need any more. We're gonna add some stuff over the top, so that should be plenty. Well, maybe one here, but I think it's gonna end up being covered up, but we'll put it anyway. So basically what you wanna do is fill up the little branches that are bare with a few pine cones. And I'm gonna add some berries and cherry cobbler. So let me grab my cherry cobbler ink pad. The berries is on a different block. So we're gonna grab those. All right, we're gonna put some up here. A little bit right there, and one down here. All right, so there's some berries. I need to either re-ink or get a new pad. It kind of has that coating on it. Sometimes you can get rid of it if you smush it around with a spoon, but other times, no, it doesn't work. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, that's that. I'm gonna also use some Stamped Off Garden Green with the snowflake or the little snow pieces and add a little green around in a lighter green. So I am gonna need my scrap paper for this because I'm gonna stamp off. I just wanted to have some light kind of speckles on my card. All right, so just a few. You don't need a lot, that's good. Now we're going to work on our die cut pieces. Before we do that though, let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment. Our sentiment says, wishing you a day filled with many happy moments. It's such a great sentiment. So I just grabbed a scrap of crumb cake. This is way too big. It's okay, I'm gonna trim it down. What are our roses today? She probably got a phone call or something. She's on her phone a lot. She has people all over. I know Sherry is at her grandson's graduation from the Navy, the party or whatever. Not the graduation, at the party for the graduation. All right, so I'm just gonna put this, I don't know, right about there. Hopefully it's gonna be straight because I can't really see. If it's not, I'll stamp another one. Hey, not bad for upside down. I couldn't really see it very well. Yes, Joyce, you need this one. It's gorgeous. This one's a really great set. All right, so now we're gonna trim it down. So, I don't know, I want about 1/2 inch on either side of the words, so I'm gonna try and leave that much. And then we're going to trim it close-ish. Hey, not bad. This one's a little narrower than the first one, but you know what? It's okay. All right. I stamped it a little higher this time than I did last time, so I had to make it work. All right, so we're gonna do some pieces here. I cut them all out of basic beige, which by the way is the color that I cut this piece. This is basic beige. So I have 3 of these little pine pieces, and then I have 3 berries. And then I have 1 of the berry strip. Okay, so I have 3 of these, 3 of these, 1 of this strip here. It's gonna go on the inside of the card with a little 1/2 inch piece of this same designer series paper. And then we have 3 pine cones. Well, if I can find the third one, here we go, 3 pine cones. Okay, so we're gonna do a little ink blending. We're gonna start with the garden green. All right, and you're gonna get that little blotchy part first. And we're just going to go, oops, let's move these out of the way. I'll do them one at a time. If you want a little darker, just push a little harder in a circular motion. All right, so there's that one. Let's do the next one. Let's see how much I still have on my blending brush. It might be enough. Yeah, I think I'm good. Gonna try and fill in this part. Might need a little more. There we go. All right, and then let's do our third one. I love ink blending, makes me happy. All right, so those 3 are done. We're just gonna do the pine cones. We're gonna leave the berries, the basic beige color. So we're gonna grab our pecan pie. Well, I have my pecan pie in a large brush here. I prefer the smaller brushes, but when Stampin' Up! First came out with the brushes, they only had the large ones. So I bought a pack of them. And so I just have 1 brush for each thing. So I'm just going to come over here to this corner. And I'm going to tap because it's small and I have nothing to hold on to. And then I'm going to try and get one side and then the other side. There we go, there's 1 pine cone. We're gonna tap to get some color on it. And then I'm gonna try and hold on to one side, flip it over, do the other side. It's just harder with the large brush. I wish I had a smaller brush in this color, but I don't, it's okay. Let's go to the next one. You can kind of smush, but it does move. I wish that there was a better method, but if you don't have one yet with pecan pie, I recommend that you just buy the smaller brushes. I like them better than the big ones. All right, there we go. So we have 3 pine cones. All right, let's do some assembly here. I'm going to bring this back in, and we're going to lay our greenery down with some wet adhesive. Hey Joy, how are you today? Roxanne, you need it. You need it in your life. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue at the bottom. I want these loose so that they can move around. So I'm just going to fill this little area right here. And we're going to add one here for the bottom. Same thing, just a little bit along these edges here. I'm going to leave the top. And we're going to add this one, kind of like right here. And then let's add the last one. So this one's going to go this way, okay? Maybe I'm going to do it this way, down this way. I kind of like it this way. All right, we're going to go this way. All right, so now comes our berries. And for the berries, I did the same. I just put halfway up the stem there. We're going to add one up here-ish. Add another one. This way against the green, they really stand out. And let's do one more. Oh, thank you so much, Joy. I appreciate you. All right, so let's add our third berry. There we go. All right, so now those are down in the middle. I'm gonna place this piece across because it's gonna kind of cover those little, all of these little ends. So I'm gonna just hold it there. I'm not gonna glue it down yet. Well, I probably can. Let's just glue it down. Why not? Let's grab our dimensionals. Let's see if I have one that's not empty. Okay, I do. So we're gonna add our dimensionals across here. Gotta find my pinch bowl. It's in my drawer. I got this pinch bowl when I went to Houston. Well, actually, I got it in green, which is near San Antonio, Texas. When we went to convention in Houston, I bought it there at a pottery place. I wish that I could throw pottery. I think it's so beautiful, the people that have that gift. I wish I could learn because it's something I would love to make. I love the look of, like, you know, stone pottery. It's just so pretty. Okay, so there is that. Let's tuck our little pine cones now that we have it set up there. So we're gonna just put a little bit of glue on the back of our pine cone and we're gonna tuck them kind of a little underneath. All of these are glued flat. Kimberly, you're gonna have to count because Sherry's not here and Rose is not here. All right, let's add our third one. I'm gonna put it down here in between these two berry branches. All right, so we have our piece. Now, more dimensionals, get ready to count. All right, let's see. Thank you for the thumbs up, Joy, appreciate it. All right, I have one more left on this sheet, so you know I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna cut it in half. I agree. I wish that I could buy stock in them because I use so many. All right, count away. Let's pull them off now. This stamp set just makes the prettiest cards. And I tried to use a variety. The first card that I made with this set, I just stamped with it. Then the second, well, I did use the dies, just the shape dies, but I mean, I didn't use the greenery. The second card I made, I used just the greenery. And the third card now has both. So I gave you a little bit of a variety of what, some ideas for what you guys could do. All right, so there is that. Press that down. And then, I don't know if these are still available, but these are really fun. But they're called low profile dots, and I like these little gold ones. I think they're really great for this. So, hey Cheryl, thanks for joining us. All right, and let's add another big one over here. Aren't they so pretty? They have such a pretty shine to them. Quite happy with those. I need to move my my board. Of course, I'm almost done. Thanks for all the hearts, guys. You make me so happy when you give me hearts. I love hearts. So I think these low profile dots are still available. All right, let's do the inside of our card. So for the inside, I left just the crumb cake. And we are going to use that long strip of berry. So let's glue this piece first. This is the same pattern as the outside. Thank you so much, Joyce. My mom likes this stamp set. She likes all the cards that I've made with it. I don't know if she's still watching, but she loves this set. Oh, I made it a little long. That's okay. All right, we're putting it here. It's just gonna hang off a smidge because the score line won't allow it to go all the way up, but I can trim that little smidge off. All right, so this is 4 1/4 by 1/2 inch. Now we're gonna add the berries right here, and so see it it goes to the edge. So you can do one of two things. If you want the thin part of the berry, you want to trim it about right here on this rounded one, because this one won't, it'll look weird. So I would trim it here. Or if you want to put this one here, you could stop it right here and trim that section. So it's really up to you how you want to do it. It's probably easier to trim this one off right here and make a longer branchy part and cut it at an angle maybe like that, than to cut the circles off. So we're doing that this time. I think last time I did it the other way. I'm just going to put a dot on each of these little berries here. All right, and then we'll add that. I'm going to grab my tweezers right along this edge. Oh, that wasn't good, but hopefully I can make it so you can't tell. It happens. Yep, you won't be able to tell. So there is our little berries right along that piece of Designer Series paper. Hey, I. All right. Yeah, Mom likes this stamp set. So let me show you the other cards that I have made with this. I'm gonna grab them real quick. We're gonna toss out my, how many was total of the embellishments? I mean, of the dimensionals, I don't remember. I really wasn't paying attention. Here's our card from today. Let me grab last week's, if I can find them. Oh, here they are. So Tuesday's card was this one. And last week, Tuesday, was this one. So there's all of the cards that I have made with this bundle. Thank you, Donna. I don't know if I said hi to you, if I saw you or not, but I want to say hi to you now. I just noticed your name. How are you, sis? Thank you, Roxanne. Thanks for being here tonight, you guys. You mean the world to me. My live will be on my website, as well as the one from Tuesday. I'm going to work on it tomorrow and put it up on my website. So you'll have this card and this card to watch again. This one's already on my website. So I hope that you have enjoyed watching me make the cards. And thanks for hanging out with me. You mean the most to me. Please give a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for all the hearts. I love the hearts. That makes my heart happy because I love hearts. But thanks for being here tonight, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. You guys mean the world to me. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!